Good morning, Reece from Phillis Ford here in Christies Beach. You just spoke to my manager, Jeffrey, in regards to this lovely Mustang. He mentioned you were looking for a video, walk around, give you a better idea of the condition and the quality. I'm happy to do a video here of the car. I will showcase any imperfections. Obviously, if I can find any cosmetic issues, I will show you on the video. You mentioned you've got a trade-in as well, so a next-gen Everest. So we'll have a look at that, see what changeover we can work out, and hopefully we can do a deal on this Mustang. So as I start at the front, you'll see it is in good condition. Not sure if Jeffrey mentioned, it's actually a Ford Motor Company car, so it came from Ford Australia direct. Would have been driven by an executive, obviously someone quite high up in the company. It's got a full service history as well. Obviously, you know, it's only a few years old. But as I walk around the car, you'll see the stunning grey. Don't see a lot of them in this color. Sunlight's not great today, but it is a very stand-up car. So obviously wheels and tires are in great condition, heaps of tread left, no imperfections on the wheels. Obviously no dings or dents. You'll see down the side, very straight. Nothing that's sort of jumping out to me or that we've noticed. I'll now do some close-ups. There was some things, I did a quick sort of circle around before. Front arches are really good. Obviously the top, no hail damage or anything like that. Obviously see anything, there's still just some things like that. Something like this, very common on the Mustang. Someone's opened the door, very long and wide doors, so it's understandable, but someone's opened the door and dinged the exact thing there on something. So some of the paint's slightly missing. The rear arches, hard to see. I'm not sure, I've got to be honest, I'm not sure if we have tried polishing this car, but there is some light scratches here, but I'm not sure if they'll come out. I see some of them actually coming off as a scratches, so it might get better yet, but I don't want to say it'll buff out. Obviously I can't guarantee that, but very minor. You have to get very up close to see it. Rear bars in really good nick. Nothing that I can sort of see there. Same with this side. Obviously that's a bit of water. Nothing jumping out over here. Same thing, it's been washed and then the water's dripped out of the door handle. Very, very tidy on the outside, and then this is the worst thing on the car. In terms of damage, it's had a scratch here and here, which has been touched up. So obviously that's just how it is. Just want to be upfront. But when you know, so those things you're sort of never going to notice. It is all sort of minor things. But as we have a look on the inside, it's like new in here. You have to try pretty hard to obviously scratch the inside. High quality leather in these Mustangs, all very hard wearing. We've seen ones, some of the original ones in Australia that are like that one there, that's a 2016 model, you know, coming up on 10 years old now, and the interiors look like new. They do really hold up, these interiors. So you see all the buttons, not worn out, no switches are worn out, anything like that. Only traveled 19,000 kilometers. It's got all its books and everything like that, like I said. All that's there, all the documentation. But yeah, no sort of damage inside that I can see. Obviously no rips or tears in the leather. It does, I've had a check, it does not have the Magnaride suspension. I know you're asking about that. It is hard to tell, but one of the ways I can see, if you put the My Ford drive mode on, the My mode, see there's no option to customize the suspension. So I can customize the steering, the exhaust, things like that, but there's normally a suspension strut. If it has Magnaride, that's how you know. It is hard to tell. But this one, I believe, is just a standard 5-litre automatic V8 Mustang as it comes from the factory, so no extras. But this one is available now. Obviously, you can contact me directly, 0490 479 466. Or if you want to call Jeffrey back, you can do that as well. But happy to see what we can work out for a changeover and see if we can get you into our Mustang.